Hello and welcome back to Air and Fire of Light. Oh yeah, look a little dark in here. Dang, I wonder why my camera's so dark. Maybe that'll help. No, I don't like that. That light is just. Oh. All right, let me leave that alone. Okay, welcome back to Air and Fire of Light. Hopefully, please don't talk about my hair. I know it's a mess. I didn't, do the little. I ain't do the little. I did the little pigtails. My granddaughter told me, "Grandma, your hair is cute. Your hair is cute." But anyway, this is for the sign of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Anywhere in your chart, this reading will be for water signs. If you have a water sign in your chart, you can have Pisces in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Cancer in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and Scorpio in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It doesn't matter the placement. All we know is that it is a water sign here. This is water signs reading for a water sign that's expanding, growing, having growth. Okay, ascending. You may have been through some things in your life, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I don't know, but we about to get into it. Let me where's my sage here? Get my sage and stuff here. Out. The coals together. Now, sometimes my machine goes out. I mean my smoke detector goes off. All right, now I command the energy in this place and in this space. Let's move it. Let's get it on. Thank you for coming to my channel. I'm just getting started here. It's reading for water signs anywhere in your chart. I am Tasha, and this is Air and Fire of Light. Okay, y'all, sometimes I have to move stuff around. Move it around. Hopefully, y'all had a blessed Tuesday. I know I did. I did not work today. I did some schoolwork, chilled out a lot today, watched a couple TV shows, um, uh, watched a couple movies, cooked some food, chilled out, mostly with my kids. Played a little bit of the game with my son and my daughter. And I'm gonna close this door because I know with that door open and me saging and the smoke coming in here, my smoke detector will go off. So I'm going to try to keep this door as closed as much as possible. And I'm going to ask that the Archangel Michael, Archangel Shamiel, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel come in my space and in my place at this time. Allow me to get the messages out that are from the Most High. Yeah, I might change the lighting that way instead of the way I had it. It's late. It's like 12:41 here, my time. I am in Cincinnati, Ohio, so I think we are Eastern Standard Time. So it is Eastern Standard Time here. If you are in Pacific, I know you're an hour behind me, so it's probably 11:41 wherever you are. And I think Central is like 2 hours behind me or an hour in front of me. Not even sure. Not even sure. But let's get to the message. So hopefully y'all are having a wonderful Tuesday. Tuesdays are fun days. Fun day, fun day, fun days. Tuesday. I'm telling you, it's taking me a long time to get to this message, ain't it? So this is for water signs. It's 11:42 Central Standard Time. Oh, okay. Thank you for correcting me. I was thinking y'all was either an hour behind or 2 hours, but I wasn't really sure. I know Pacific time is like 2 hours behind. I mean, an hour behind. I can't. Why are you saying 2 hours? Somewhere might be 2 hours. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what this is. So we have the lovers out here. So something concerning the lovers. Maybe you're expanding with a lover or someone that you've been sharing with. Okay, you've been sharing some ideas, some love, a connection with somebody here. Okay, you've been illuminated about a love, some light. Somebody gave you an offering, brought something to you. Okay, you start sharing with another man or a man and a woman, or somebody is sharing with you. This love is she could it could be a queen. You could be in this queen energy. You could be a Gemini, or you could have Gemini anywhere in your chart. Healing. Okay, you could be going through some form of healing here, healing your heart here, covering your face, and your sexual organs, and you're just healing your heart with this person. Don't mind me. Sometimes my watch go off, my phone is on the charger, and if you see me looking at my watch, checking my watch, is because um, my son and them is out, and I don't know if they'll be calling me or whatever. My watch will be going off. Somebody's going through some form of healing that you could have been healing from a loving situation, somebody that you were sharing something with, some love, some relationship. Okay, and now you're healing your heart. You could be hiding your face, not sharing sexual energy with anybody at this moment. You're not schizophrenia. This is schizophrenia, but it's in reverse. Or somebody is stuck mentally in a mental entrapment. Okay, innocent. You are innocent here. Harmony. And somebody tried to suppress something. Somebody tried to hold something back from you. Okay, you may like dolphins. Maybe this is how you heal your heart. Maybe you listen to music, sound music with dolphins in it, or dolphins on the screen. Blue, I'm getting blue lights. Okay, you're healing your heart with music here. Okay, and you were innocent. You could like grasshoppers. You could have seen a grasshopper recently. Something with grasshoppers here. All right. Somebody could have moles on their head. I'm seeing moles on somebody's head, long hair, facial hair, uh, big hands, really big hands. Somebody is hiding, suppressing something that was rooted. Something came from the roots here. A man or a woman. You can't see their face. They're covering their head, their face here. But there is something that's been rooted. You see these roots down here, and it's growing on the sides. Okay, something was rooted, and somebody's trying to repress something that happened a long time ago. They were having some conditioning. Somebody been conditioned, okay, by these animals, these other animals surrounding them, or they was an animal amongst sheep. Okay, they could be an animal amongst the innocent, amongst innocent people here, going after innocent people, people of the light. If you have power, if you're of the light, if you're powerful, this person could be a shapeshifter. Okay, you see this face here, and it's supposed to be a lion. But you see this face and you see these sheep here. They're sheep. So somebody here is an animal amongst the sheep. Okay. Cover themselves as a sheep. They have conditioned themselves to believe that it's okay to dress like this. This person could be slowing down. You could be slowing down. Somebody's slowing down right now. Slowing down, but they're being sneaky. They're hiding. They're being very deceptive. They're hiding in the dark. They're not showing who they are. They're not showing their animalistic tendencies. They're hiding. They're trying to blend in. Okay, this could be a lover of yours, an ex-lover of yours, somebody who you were sharing gifts with, sharing your lights with, giving your light energy to. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. It was a doorway between two places. Okay, you're not schizophrenic. You don't lose your mind. Okay, you know what you see. You're not an illusion here. You're not a type of person that just believes anything. Your words are your power. You use your words as power here. You know when to use it and when not to. You don't just fly off the handle with anybody. And you always have a lot of new ideas here. They flow to you like water. Ideas come to you very fast, very easily. Somebody is in the Five of Pentacles here. They are left out in the cold. They don't have any money. Somebody could have kicked you out, put you out in the middle of nowhere. There's no house here. There's no buildings here. It's just mountains here. Okay, behind this snow. So somebody could have put you out in the middle of nowhere and didn't care what happened to you. Maybe you had to walk home. You could have been having to travel in the snow. The snow could have been very high for you. Something happened during the winter months. Illumination. You could have been illuminated about this person or found out something about this person. Or this person has a child. You and this person have a child together. Okay. Or this person has a son here with blonde hair, wear blue jeans a lot. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. This person is not no longer holding on. You're no longer holding on to this person at all. You could like sunflowers, love sunflower seeds. Somebody had to be put in the hangman position for some information that God had given you about this person. God put this person in a hangman position. They cannot have a new start anywhere else because of what they did to you. So the pinnacle is over top of them. They are in a hangman position. My cards is upright, but these all came in reverse. So we have a Seven of Wands. This could have been somebody you let your defenses down with. You opened your home up to this person and found out that they weren't an emperor. They weren't in emperor status. Okay. They didn't care about their children. They didn't care about their house. They didn't care about their life. They didn't care about their home. You put your defenses down, let this person come into your house, okay? And you thought it was going to be a new beginning with this person, but they let you down. And you got a new perspective on this person, all right? You shared what you could with this person. You shared your money, your resources, and then they turn around and kick you out. Or you had to kick this person out, okay? Maybe you had to leave them out in the cold. Somebody got left out in the cold here. Wow. Somebody could be family to you. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this could be a part of your family. They could have a dog, a baby. Somebody have a brand new baby. Okay, maybe you learned about a brand new baby. Somebody had a family. They could have been married, a father in the home, a dog, and their father was watching the kid here. The father was babysitting for them. Shadow. Okay, the shadow side. So once somebody got put out, they start looking up in their shadow side. They start looking at other people's shadow side. They're not looking in the mirror here. They're looking at someone else. So they start looking at other people around them and their shadow and what's in somebody else's shadow and what they need to work on. Not on what needs to be worked on within them, but what they're looking for outside of them. Death. You ended a relationship with someone here. Okay, you cut them off. They're no longer juggling with you. They can no longer juggle you, have you in the streets. All right, messing with your emotions, messing with your shipment, your mail, your money. They can't mess with anything of yours. You're the empress. You see this person. You definitely probably have a baby by now. Okay. Y'all could have had a rabbit. Or you could have had a rabbit when you were a child. Okay, but the stars is aligned around your crown chakra. Okay, you align yourself with astrology. Color green could be significant. Green and red, maybe around Christmas time. And I'm seeing leaves, weed, a shield here. You're protected. Okay, you honor nature. You're always in nature looking at things. Maybe you like rabbits. Maybe you eat rabbit stew, rabbit soup. I know some people like rabbits. You have a wand. You may have a wand that has green on the tips, or a crystal like a green crystal. I'm trying to think of what kind of crystal that is. A jade. Jade may be of significance. Somebody was trying to be in the seven swords of energy, being sneaky and deceptive. Okay, acting like a clown, but they left some swords. They didn't know that they didn't get away with everything that they tried to sneak away with. So they tried to sneak away with something. They got away with something, but they didn't get away with everything. So you saw some of the things that they were trying to get away from. The wheel of the year. Okay. This could have happened at the beginning of the year. You could have cut this person off at the beginning of the year. But somebody got some truth and clarity here about some emotions that were hidden. Nine of Cups. Okay. You could be working on a wish fulfillment here, getting all your wishes fulfilled. You could be drinking, our friends, our family celebrating, and somebody had the Three of Swords. Okay, so somebody is heartbroken out here. They're in trouble, they're heartbroken. All right, something with a B. Maybe they name B. Maybe you like lavender. Purple is significant. Okay, and the Six of Wands. Okay, you're getting victory in public. People giving you your flowers, your accolades. You're protected here. There's a reef here, and there's justice. Okay, you're getting justice, divine justice here. Yep, you'll be getting married to somebody, some form of commitment, or you ended a marriage with somebody. A Two of Wands. Somebody was looking outside. All right, they was going outside chasing kittens, chasing women, chasing cats, chasing tail. They was looking out. They really was. This a cat here. There's a cat here. And there's a man looking out into the world. The world is in his hand. It's the Two of Wands. And they was out there chasing cat. They was chasing after it. Three of Pentacles. Told y'all they was collaborating. They made potions, made drinks, going out having a drink with another woman. Look at the cat here in the background with the eyes glowing green. So they was up there with a cat, with a female, a feline. Okay, getting their information, writing down stuff, and they had an ink pen, some potion. They was getting everything from this woman. Okay, green. They felt like what the information they was getting was gold. Okay, so they was writing everything down. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. So they was writing everything down, and they was collaborating with this woman. They could be married to her, or this could have happened at a wedding. They could have been at a wedding. The Hierophant. So this is God. The High Priest. So they got some information from God. Oh, wait, you see how she flipped out? That Queen of Wands? She flew over here. So somebody was trying to hide a Queen of Wands from you. A Leo, a Aries, or a Sagittarius. Okay, remember I said it was a cat here. It's a cat 3 times. There's a cat right here in her lap. There's a cat here in this in it with the potion here in the back. And then there's a cat here. 3 times. A cat here. Cat, cat, cat. So he was chasing cat. He got his information from another woman. She was, and the sword of the truth came out right next to the three of cups. I mean, the three of pentacles. He was collaborating with this woman. He was getting knowledge and information from her. God came and told you about this Queen of Wands, about this fire, this energy that he was collaborating with this other woman. Okay, somebody that likes these sunflowers, somebody that loves sunflowers. This could be a King of Swords. You could be a King of Swords. Somebody is in King of Swords energy. This is why I don't have a camera on me, because my nose gets itching a whole lot while I'm doing these readings, and I don't like it. If somebody here has old wisdom, old knowledge about something that is old, some information that goes way back, so they know, they're very smart in their crown. This is why their crown is so big, so large, so long. You see how their crown is real long here? Because they know a lot of knowledge. They use their head more than their heart. They look at things, they see things for what they are. He's getting truth from the Most High here. The Most High gives this man truth, wisdom, very knowledgeable. Okay, he knows what's going on in the dark, in the forest, in the trees. Your colors or his colors could be orange, yellow, gold, something with gold. Knight of Cups. Okay, you could be young. This could be your very first time being in the light. Okay, being rewarded openly. You could be new at it. You could be young at it. You could be beginning of your creation here. Okay, and somebody bought an offer. You didn't see anything in this cup. You don't know what this person was bringing towards you or any of that. What else, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Page of Swords. That's the truth. So there's some justice here. Okay, with somebody that's married, and then there was a tower. A tower caused within a marriage, a relationship here. That's why this relationship ended. This marriage, or some party, some gathering. Okay, this man and this woman collaborating together. Okay, this woman was feeding this man a lot of lies. Page of Cups in reverse. They don't have a daughter together. So if you thought that they had a daughter together, they do not have a daughter together. Okay, they don't have any children with this woman. Okay, this may be a stepchild, a stepdaughter, or something that he has with this woman. There's something fishy about this daughter. Okay, there's a young child here, and it's fishy about it. He's not the father. Okay, King of Pentacles. Somebody told him that he was a father because he's a good father and he take care of his children, take care of home. Okay, he rules with the iron fist. Okay, he rules. He knows how to hold his wand and keep his wand to himself. He gets his information, his money, and stuff from the Most High. Okay, so, I don't know who this is, but they lied and said that this was the father, but he's not the father of this child. There was a tower, and then there's the Queen of Swords. Somebody's coming with the truth, telling the truth, offering somebody to come to them with the truth. Some illusions. So there were some illusions casted, okay, towards the truth. Yep, about a 10 of Cups. So there were some illusions casted on this Queen of Swords, or from a Queen of Swords, about a 10 of Cups here. From a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini here. They could have been casting illusions about some marriage or some coming together, a community, okay, some love, some commitment, because something ended the world. Okay, some man is happy here in the middle. looked at as God, depicted as God. Okay, God sees all, knows all, hears all. Okay, God knows about that relationship, and somebody was casting illusions about it. Now somebody can't sleep. They having nightmares. They up all night. Okay, this could be you. This could be somebody else. Somebody is in their head. They can't get out of it. They feel trapped. They feel like they don't have nowhere to go. Queen of Pentacles. Thank you for the like. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be single, sexy, and successful. And I said Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this Nine of Pentacles to me always look like the Queen. But this is the Nine of Pentacles. You are single, successful, and sexy. And you know how to rule your garden. You know how to rule your home. You know what to do for your own house. You rely on the Lord. You rely on word, source. You see this bird up here? So you rely on information from God. God gives you the information on how to tend to your garden, tend to yourself, tend to your life to make you healthy. And somebody wants to cause a truce here. They want to call a truce. Two of Swords. So somebody is blind right now. They're having blind faith. So you're believing in the Most High. You could be born on a crescent moon. Something about a crescent moon here. Okay, but you're standing in your truth. You're guarding your heart. And you going in with blind faith. You're not trusting anybody else. Your trust is in your ancestors, in your higher self, and you're healing and you're moving forward. Whoever you are healing here. Yep, the star. I shouldn't have showed y'all that, but the star. Okay, you're healing. You're bringing things together. All right, and you're abundant. You're bringing in a lot of money. Okay, you're bringing in a lot of wealth, a lot of money, a lot of pentacles. You're speaking your truth. Okay, you go out and water. Maybe you go outside to the river, get in the water with no clothes on. Okay, maybe that's how you cleanse yourself. Do your spiritual cleanses here. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. And you know how to hold your emotions. The Fool. So somebody took a fool's journey here. They took a leap of faith. They may have a white dog. You may have a white dog. They could have brought a flower towards you, a white flower. It was very sunny. Ace of Wands. Somebody brought a beginning to you. A new flower. They wanted to collaborate with you. Wanted a new beginning. They had their sack. They had their clothes. They was ready to go. They took a leap of faith. They moved with you or tried to move along with you or move in with you. Wanting a new start with you. Wanting a new beginning with you. Okay? And they waited for you. They waited on you to pick them up. Somebody was waiting on you. They saw you coming. So they was waiting for you. Knight of Swords. That's the truth too. So they was waiting on you. They was waiting on you to come in real fast, swift, and in a hurry. They was ready to go. They packed their bags and they was ready to get out strongly. Okay, they had some strength about themselves. They was ready to go. They relaxed when they with you. The beast in them relaxes around you. Look at that infinity sign over top of her head. Look how relaxed this lion is. You quiet the mind of the lion. You know how to tame the beast. This beast here is relaxed, not moving, not in an uproar, not running. Okay, you're a rose. You make this person feel very calm and relaxed. They love being around your energy. You're very calming. You're relaxing. You're infinite. You have infinite wisdom, infinite power. Okay, and they see your strength and they can rest around you. They don't fear when they're around you. They're not up looking out the door, looking out the window, on their phone, a nervous wreck. They're not like that when they're around you. They feel very calm and tamed. They can feel relaxed. They can feel like they're in heaven here. Eight of Pentacles. So you could be getting your money, evaluating how you get money, or this person is evaluating your money, concentrating on how you're getting money. 10 of Swords. Somebody tried to 10 of Swords you. Somebody tried to get you up through, get you out of here. They can't. They done did all they could do. They can't do no more. Okay, maybe you like owls. Owls could be significant to you here. Owls. You already get information from birds. So maybe you're a night owl. Maybe this person was a night owl. They stayed up all night trying to get you. 10 of Swords you all night. King of Cups. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be this King of Cups here. This is for you. Messages. So you could be receiving messages about this person trying to unalive you. That's the secret. The Moon and the 4 of Cups. So somebody was bored. Okay, they felt like you were bored with them, or they was tired of giving you information. Okay, they needed to protect themselves. They felt like it was a lot that they was pouring into you or pouring out, giving you, and they felt like you were uninterested, which you were interested. You were paying this person some attention, but they couldn't see, they couldn't tell that you were interested in them. They was too busy talking about their past, their childhood, the problems that they had. They were too busy sulking and not paying attention that you were watching them. You were looking at them. You were listening. You were being attentive. And they couldn't see that. This is one thing I'm going to point out about this card here. You see her here. See the 2 wolves in the back. Okay. There's wolves back here behind her. This is the Moon. So there was some secrets that they were hiding onto. And this is the crescent moon in the back here. So there was some secrets being held. And this young man here was not trying to divulge any type of information. He was being cold here, being in a hermit mode. He could have Virgo in his chart. He could be a Pisces Virgo. Okay, because I was going to say Pisces. So he probably have a Virgo, Pisces. Okay, something happened during the winter months where you had to go in and see what was going on with this man, this family, this person. And here you are, Queen of Cups. So there's a match out here for you. If you haven't found your match, he's on his way or she's on her way. Okay, but you have to keep on sipping your tea, drinking your water, filling yourself up, filling your cup up, learning what you need to know. Okay, while somebody is shouting on the rooftop, telling everybody about it, telling everybody about what's going on. You see his face, how he yelling and screaming. This could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Somebody is illuminating things about themselves, about what happened in their life to someone here. And they taking notes. Somebody was taking notes from another woman, another source. They was getting their information. They was copying it down. And they was coming to you with this information. They try to be sneaky and deceptive about it. But you know about it. You know about this collaboration. God told you, whatever you getting from here is just confirmation. You already know. Okay, I'm just confirming some things to the water signs. Confirming what I see. That's it. So I'm gonna see if I can get y'all a message here. Hello from Australia. Hello, Christy. Hello, Cautious Queen. I forgot to speak. I'm a little rude today. Just trying to get through the message. Thank y'all for coming to my channel. I want to see what angels among us would like to speak to us at this present moment in time. You're welcome. You're welcome, Cassius Queen. Angel Ragwell. He came out again. He came out the other day. Ragwell. Okay, relationship healing. Calm harmony. Okay, so let's see what he's talking about here. Oh, I left 2 cards out. And I'm going to read them. So, because this is Jesus here. And then there is Goddess Kuan Yin. So, yes, I am well. Thank you for asking so much. I appreciate it so much. I am very well. So we're going to read Archangel Raguel first. Raguel. Well, I'm going to read. Went right to the page. I ain't even have to. It's just open the book. Okay. It says Archangel Raguel's name means friend of God. He is the angel of harmony, justice, and fairness, making him the perfect angel to call on whenever you are faced with any kind of trial or hoping for a fair and just outcome. Archangel Raguel brings an energy of calmness, helping you to feel safe and relaxed as you ask for and trust in the best and highest outcome for all. As the angel of redemption, call on him if you need some grace and forgiveness. Archangel Raguel can also assist with clearer speaking and communication. I'm sorry, y'all. I might mess up the little lighting a little bit. It's hard for me to see. Okay, and it says, seek the harmonious path, ask and trust that all outcomes will be in alignment with the best and highest good of all. Okay, it says for love and relationship, find balance in your relationships by looking for an equal energy exchange. Make sure you are not giving more than you are receiving, but equally. Don't take others for granted. Be honest and open with your loved ones. Make sure to both speak and listen. Work. Seek the balance between hustle and flow. Make your life easier by avoiding unnecessary conflict and speak your truth with love. Okay. Home, create harmony in your home through cleansing your space, calling in the angels, and through open, honest, and loving conversations with those you live with. Money, pay back loans and give to charity if you can. Look at your spending and saving, your giving and receiving. Move towards more balance where needed. Well-beings cultivate inner calm and harmony through slowing down, lazy strolls, switching off your screens, and listening to relaxing music. And spirituality, choose peace in each moment, not just at the altar or the meditation pillow. Take your spiritual practices with you through your day. It says, call on Archangel Raguel for assistance with feeling more harmony and peace in your life, facing any kind of trial, clear communication, both speaking and listening, creating an equal energy exchange of any kind, and making decisions. It says, embody the energy of Archangel Raguel by choosing the path of least resistance, choosing harmony and peace over being right, creating a harmonious environment in your home and workplace, trusting in karmic justice, knowing you don't have to judge others. Let the universe look after it. Thank you for the likes. Sorry, y'all, my nose get the itching like crazy. Okay, and then we're going to Jesus. Jesus talks about forgiveness here. It says forgiveness, compassion, and the spiritual teacher. So Jesus is a spiritual teacher. Okay. So a lot of people don't want to say Jesus is a spiritual teacher. He's a spiritual teacher. That's what Messiah meant. Teacher. Okay, let's read Jesus. Oh, sorry, Archangel Michael. And Jesus is considered a saint. Okay, it says, known as the Son of God in the Christian faith, Jesus is also respected and revered in other spiritual traditions and is considered an ascended master. To many on the New Age path, Jesus' teachings were and still are about love, compassion, forgiveness, and peace. Jesus was a teacher, healer, and spiritual activist. Okay, it says, and he included anyone in his community who wished to join without judgment. He did not create rules and dogma for his followers. Rather, he invited them to look within and to move through the world with compassion and peace in their hearts and love for all beings. Jesus works with the heart and crown chakras, supporting you in opening up to more love, compassion, and higher wisdom. It says, lead with love, listen with love, and show compassion and kindness in all you do. Love and relationships, forgive and release for you and for them. Be compassionate and avoid judgment. Seek out communities and groups that feel loving and safe. Work. You may be asked to step into a new level of leadership, teaching, or supporting others. Remember, we are always both teacher and student, no matter how far we progress. In your home, home is where the heart is. Perhaps home is not a physical location to you, but a feeling or knowing. Make yourself at home wherever you are. In your money matters, use your money in conscious, loving, and compassionate ways. Look for ethical and sustainable options where possible. Give to charity if when you can. And well being. Self forgiveness is the key to taking some of the weight off your shoulders right now. Look at your past mistakes with love for who you were back then. Make a decision to learn from the past rather than keep holding on to it. Okay, spirituality says invoke the energy of the gold ray of Christ. See this golden light of love, peace, wisdom, courage, and strength moving into and fulfilling your heart. Carry this energy with you through your day, into all your encounters and everything you do. Okay, Jesus is outlined here in gold. And it says, call on Jesus for assistance with spiritual healing, spiritual teaching, forgiveness, giving or receiving, self forgiveness, having compassion for others and yourself, and creating more peace in your life. Finding spiritual teachers and spiritual support groups and networks, having the courage and strength to fulfill your divine destiny. Embody the energy of Jesus by showing compassion rather than judgment, forgiving others, being kind, being inclusive in your work, social gatherings, etc. Giving to charity when you can, and sharing your spiritual wisdom and knowledge. Okay, and we're going to read Goddess Kuan Yin. Goddess Kuan Yin. And she is compassion, kindness, and divine mercy. Just like Jesus, compassion, forgiveness. He's a spiritual teacher, and she is divine mercy here. Okay, it says Kuan Yin is the Buddhist Bodhisattva of compassion. Originating from East Asia, she has been adopted by many spiritual seekers and belief systems, known as the Mother Mary of the East. She is an aspect of the Divine Mother and can be called upon whenever you require or desire motherly love, unconditional love, compassion, and kindness. It is said that after reaching enlightenment and on hearing the cries of humanity, instead of stepping through the gates of heaven, she turned back and decided to stay and help. She is ready and willing to answer your call. Be kind and compassionate with yourself and others. Love and relationships. She says, choose kindness and compassion. Be aware of your judgments. If you had experienced everything they had, you may have made the same choices too. If you need space, step away. Choose the most loving thing you can do in each moment. Work others you work with or collaborate with may need your love and support right now. It says be helpful. Okay, home, choose comfort and self compassion over chores. Money, show yourself some loving kindness and mercy over your finances or past decisions. Speak to a mentor or get some guidance with where to go next. And your well being. She says, focus on self love and self compassion. Be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to receive love and kindness from others. Spirituality. Ask for divine mercy and compensation for any karmic debts you still owe or anything you've done you still blame yourself for. Call out to Kuan Yin and the Lords of Karma and tell them what you would like to release now. Call on Kuan Yin for assistance with being more compassionate and kind towards others, self-love, mother love or healing, inner child healing, and letting love in, divine mercy, divine compensation, karmic release. Embody the energy of Kuan Yin by choosing to help others over helping yourself, being compassionate and trying not to judge others. You don't know their story. Being kind to everyone you meet, loving yourself and knowing you are worthy of compassion and kindness from others and divine mercy. Okay, that's the three messages from Archangel Raguel, Jesus, and Goddess Kuan Yin. Okay, we give gratitude for all three of them for delivering us these messages, divine messages. Okay, for the Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio water signs. This is for y'all so y'all can expand and move forward and move on with your dealings here. All right, y'all. I look a hot mess. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to put my hair in some braids. You're welcome, Cautious Queen. So I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to go lay it down. I gotta work in the morning. Well, I gotta work tomorrow, but not till the afternoon. And I needed to get this out. I'm so glad it hit the spot for you. I really am. All right, child, because my nose is like, it really just like going ham right now. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all. Um, yeah, and if you need to, you can watch the replay. If not, it's okay. Please like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back with another one tomorrow before I go to work because I like coming on here. I really do. But all right, y'all. Peace. Have a good night. Bye.